Hey family, Demi Goddess with a ball coming at you guys with another video today. I hope you guys are feeling amazing out there, drinking your water, exercising, loving on you. But today, family, I want to talk about how there are people who will instigate trouble with the chosen just because they want to see you mad. They want to see your face frowned up. They want to see you square up. They want to see what your other side look like. They think they do. They want to see what does your bully look like? What's your At least they think they do, family. They think they want to see what that other side look like. What that bully look like. What they want to flip your switch. They want to flip that switch that send you into anger and upset, right? They want to see it. And there are people who have no idea what chosen vessels had to crawl their way out of in order to get to a high vibrational space and to stay there and to work on becoming that high vibrational. They don't know. Some of these people think that you a pushover, that you weak because you are for the harmony, because you for the highest and best good of humanity. They think you something to play with. Meanwhile, that is anything but the truth, right? If you really did flip out, if you really did go there with them, they would be horrified. They would be afraid because a chosen one's power, a chosen one's anger, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that anger. You don't ever want a chosen one to go there. You don't ever want to flip a chosen one switch because it may not be no coming back. It may not be no coming back. See, these people are influenced by demonic spirits, family. They influenced by evil, wicked spirits, low vibrational spirits that try to push them to make you react and act out of character. Because the spirit within that person really trying to kill two birds with one stone. That spirit within that individual really trying to get rid of both of us, right? He's trying to get rid of that person and the chosen. And if that spirit can get rid of two birds with one stone, all the better. And that's why as chosen vessels, we got to always think for us and the person. Because the individual that's being used by the entity, they don't know what's going on. They have no idea they're under the influence. They're drunk with negative, lesser energy. They're drunk off of that dark entity that's within them, pushing them to anger you. Meanwhile, if you really went off, chosen, if you really flipped that switch, if you really went off, okay, you ain't got to tell me. I already know. You ain't got to tell me. A true chosen one, they'll be feeling 20, 30, 40 years of rage. They ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for the rage of the world, the type of energy we feel for what's going on in this world right now and throughout our lives and just everything that's going on, the build up that we put into high vibrational things, creativity, right? Working on our crafts and putting that energy into productivity and good things. For us to take that energy and put it into fighting, somebody ain't getting up off the ground. And I bet you we'll stand up. Somebody ain't getting up. And I bet you it won't be up. We gonna get up just fine, right? But that's why we gotta think for both of us. Because when we're dealing, and a lot of us we don't socialize much, especially when you wake up, right? You may have your small circle or other chosen ones that you deal with, right? But it becomes very minimal that you interact with these beings because a lot of them are not in control of their vessel. They're not in control of themselves. They're drunk with demonic energy. Lesser energies have taken over their vessel. And so they get around us, and you could just not even be around this person. You go into the store, and this person begins to act all out of whack and all out of character. And that's because the entity within that person wants to antagonize you, wants to create a fight. Because like I said, all the better if it can get rid of both of y'all. These people not in control of themselves. Most of these people are not in control of their vessel. They are vessels to lesser and demonic energy, lesser energies, right? So we have to keep this in the back of our mind when we go out into the world every single day, family. We are doing the thinking for not only ourselves, for the rest of humanity. It's not about, if we get out the ego, and this is what I tell myself too. If you stay out the ego, you won't have those egotistical thoughts, right? When a person try to provoke you, the first thing that happens And I don't know about y'all, but the first thing that used to come to my mind was the conditioning, the programming. Oh, she thinks she can play with me. Oh, he think I'm weak. Oh, she think I'm weak. What? Oh, and the ego get to screaming at you. And next thing you know, you in the middle of a situation based on ego. But if you stay out the ego, family, what I found, that spirit, man, will keep you calm, and it will keep you balanced, and it will help you to think, no, this is not about fighting, right? I'm going to be the bigger person here. Maybe I have a conversation with the person, right? Let them know, hey, listen, please don't speak to me that way. Right? Some people start flipping out then. But we take the higher measure. You may have to report the situation, right? You might have to take other steps, right? Documentation. But what I found, family, remove yourself and stay out the ego. Remove yourself and stay out that ego. That ego will betray you every single time, because they're going to try to provoke you. And they'll do it in front of people too, because they really want to play on your ego. They really want you to feel like you got to prove something. We don't have anything to prove. We should always be focused on our purpose and our peace. Okay? And remember, this is a spiritual warfare. If you act out, chosen, if we act out and we get in the flesh, we gonna lose. We gonna lose. Remember, you are powerful in the spirit, and the spirit is more powerful than the flesh. Every single time. We can go to battle in the spirit. You can go to battle in the spirit on that individual, and I guarantee you go to battle and you take authority over that situation. Next thing you know, something done befell that individual. I bet you they won't be running their mouth like that no more. And then they see you and they get afraid. I have stories for days. I'm telling you, like I know. Your mouthpiece, a chosen one's words have power. A chosen one's words have power. So yes, family, your words have power. So use your weapons, your spiritual weapons, okay? Make sure you're using that mouth to speak over that situation, right? We can bind the enemy up. We got all kind of power, and I'll get into that in another video. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I love you guys so very much. And I hope you're taking good care of yourself out there, loving on you, drinking your water, exercising, and I love you.